Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening. This is Tanks and Tutties, brought to you by Tubs and Frank. This week, we got a nice, interesting recap. We spent the weekend together, so there'll be some fun stories there. We got our locks and long shots, a little bit of NBA, a little bit of NFL, quick little All Star recap for the MLB. Not a lot to talk about other than the All Star break, so it'll be a short area there. We got our Grit Award of the week, as usual, and then we're going to hit you with the All Star Ballot of Scumbags. This is going to be a list. It could be a person, could be a type of person, could be a thing people do. It's all over the place for my list. And then we're going to wrap it up, send you on your way. I've got another question for Frankie, and let's get into it. Why don't you tell us about your Friday night? What did you do Friday night?
Friday night?
Friday night.
Not much. I went out to the bar after work and then came home, played a little bit of Xbox, but that was about it. I mean, Friday was pretty normal Friday for me. I didn't do too much. What about you?
Went to another Lug Nuts game. This time it was Marvel night. So there was a bunch of kids dressed up as Spider-Man. There was an Iron Man. I even saw there was a Thanos costume. That was pretty sweet. Waited in line. I did not.
I feel like you'd make a good Hulk.
Absolutely. Are you commenting on my muscles? I appreciate that.
No, I'm just saying he's a big guy.
Oh, fuck you. So we left. It was packed. It was the busiest Friday night I've ever seen, probably because of Marvel night. But we waited in line for like half an hour for a beer, and at that point I was like, "Fuck this!" It was hot as shit too. So it was 9-6. They were losing in the fifth inning, so we went to the bar, and then I'm sitting at the bar and I'm like, "I wonder what the final score was." They lost 18-6.
Yikes. Well, and then like 9-6 isn't a blowout at that point. Like, it's still kind of close.
No, and they were down like 6-0, so we got to see the comeback. And then they gave up 3 in the top of the fifth, and I said,
"You just had a good read on it. You said there's no chance."
I'm like, "Are you ready to go?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's just go to the bar or something. This sucks." So, and then Saturday, like I mentioned earlier, we did some golfing. Go check out the Twitter. We did a 2-man scramble. Me and Frankie versus 2 of Frankie's buddies. It was electric. We both played so well. Frankie made a big birdie putt. Huge birdie putt. We got the video on Twitter.
I'd say that was a tour-level putt.
That was phenomenal. And then I sunk the game winner on 16.
25?
Yep. Crazy break, too. Beautiful read. Just great stroke on it.
It was gorgeous.
Yep. And then after that, we went to the bar. Had some food, had some drinks. Did a little Keno. Ended up doubling my money on Keno. That was sweet. And then from there, we said, let's go to the bars downtown Grand Rapids. Then we get home, and it's like, whoa, tornado warnings. Maybe we shouldn't go downtown. So
Absolutely not.
We didn't go all the way downtown, but we still went to a bar across the street, and about 5 minutes after we got there, it looked like we were in a goddamn monsoon.
Yeah, tsunami hit.
Tsunami hit hard, so we were sitting there. I ended up losing all of my winnings on Keno from the previous bar there. Drank a lot, but the bar owners let me pour my own beer, so that was pretty fucking awesome. I beat Frankie up in some golden tea, but I feel like I was a regular there.
Which was bullshit, by the way. Golden tea putting is absolute bullshit.
You just got to know where to put it, man.
Thought it'd be a lot easier than that.
Reading too far into these putts, so all in all, great weekend. Nice golf. We're both getting a lot better than we were last year. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
Before the end of the summer, we'll do a head to head for sure.
Crushing drives.
That'll be interesting head to head. You want to do stroke or do you want to do match when we do a head to head matchup?
I think we should do stroke.
I agree. So we'll do a stroke game.
Go check out the handicaps involved.
Go check out the Twitter because that was fucking awesome. I don't even think we need handicaps. We're pretty damn similar.
We are.
Plus, with the shit talking, it evens it out. So, yep, all in all, great weekend. Go look at the putts on Twitter. We both had one. And then next time we go out, we'll take some more videos. Maybe some off the tee box as well. You can see the guys' swings, radar swings. Anything else about the weekend you want to mention?
I don't know if I want that.
I know. I was just thinking about that. Yeah. Anything else you want to mention? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. No, I think we kind of hit everything. Friday night was pretty normal for me. You went to a Longshots game. Saturday we golfed, bars. Yeah, I think we hit everything.
I think we
Sunday
did.
was just recovery day, so not like you missed anything there.
Sunday, we here's how Sunday went. We woke up around noon, both of us. I laid on Austin's couch till about 5. Said I need to fucking go home. Got home, laid on my couch until I made dinner. Then I got back on the couch and I stayed there till I went to bed. So it was just a recovery day at that point.
That's what Sundays are made for.
Yep. Let's get to our locks
Better
and
when
long
there's
shots
football
here.
going.
Oh, I can't wait for football season because then I'm going to be in a hurry to leave your place. I got to go watch football. Or we could have watched a game while I was sitting there.
Exactly.
Let's think about that for the fall. So my locks, we've fallen off a little bit. We've lost 3 in a row. I shouldn't have had 2 last week. That was dumb. However, J-Rod should have won, man. I thought we had it. Yeah. This dude put up 32. We'll do a little bit of a recap in here because it matters. 32 and then 31 in the second round. And he was going against Soto, who had barely cracked 20. I was like, this is a lock. No, he didn't get the extra time he needed, and Soto ended up winning. So congratulations to Soto. Fuck you.
You're looking great.
The National League, they suck. I should have done research. That was just stupid. Just dumb.
I told you the
American
AL
League
runs
dude. The National League was favorited too. They're like minus 110, and the American League was minus or plus 100 or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of betting on it because I don't know. Like I wanted to load up on the AL, but also like loading up on the AL is like going against your team.
Right.
And I was like, I just didn't want to do it, so I just stayed off. And then NL went out to an early lead, and I was like, all right, this is nice. I had the no-run first inning, and I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to hit easy. No, NL scored 2 runs in the first inning, and everything was just downhill from there, so I just stayed off of it. But
this week, Tubbs is going to hop back on the bandwagon. We're taking Braves first 5, probably money line, but it might be minus a half. I'll tweet it on Wednesday morning. We got Charlie Morton going against the Phillies. Phillies have fallen off. Castellanos sucks. Charlie Morton first 5 numbers are pretty good. I've hit it a couple times this year. Braves look okay. We should be getting back on the bandwagon here. Long shots. I said over 500 feet. I thought that'd be easy in the LA Heat, you know. But the longest home run was like 475 feet. They weren't swinging for power. They were just getting them out, which I guess is smart to just hit them, get your numbers up.
That's the thing too. Like that park doesn't look like a home run park, but like it's hot, so the ball just kind of carries. And I don't know.
There were a couple that just looked like they were
bigger of a park than people think it is.
It looked like that. Like some of these home runs looked like they should have easily been 500 the way they came off the bat, and then it was like 459.
I think last year kind of fucked us too because like it was in Colorado. And everyone was like, holy shit, we were just seeing 500-foot bombs all the time.
Right.
And everyone's like, all right, we're going to get 500-footers. And then, you have the shitty ball this year, and you're not in Colorado anymore.
Pujols got the juiced ball. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So my long shot this week, Juan Soto, obviously didn't agree to that contract. But then they kind of cooled off. Like nobody was really hitting the Nationals' asking price. But my long shot is that Soto will not be a National after the trade deadline.
Well, nobody's hitting the asking price because it's huge.
Exactly, but the Nationals are going to realize we got to get something for this guy. We're trash anyways. So their problem is they want players that are ready now, but nobody wants to give that up for one guy. They want to give up the farm, so they need to just accept the farm and commit to the rebuild.
Yeah, I think somebody will. I don't know. We could also see a Trevor Story like. Ending to this where everybody thinks he's going to get traded at the deadline, and then he doesn't, and then the Nationals get fucked over like the Rockies got fucked over.
You'd think the Nationals would learn from the Rockies' mistake, though, and be like, we got to get rid of this guy, but that's just me. What do you got this week for your locks?
Well, so last week I hit my lock. I had J-Rod to win the first round against Corey Seager. Did that one pretty easily. We're going to go this week with Corbin Burns to record a win versus the Twins on Wednesday. Usually you can get these to record a win most of the time at plus odds. I'm not sure because it's Burns, and usually all the odds for Burns are super juiced. But It is against the Twins. Twins have been decent hitting lately. It is going up against Archer, so I feel like I might get a little bit more juice because of that too. So I'm saying it's probably going to be around even odds, but I mean anything under 125, I'll probably take it. So, and then long shot, I hit that last week too. Finally got my first long shot.
Boom.
1-1-1 now. Last week I said J-Rod was going to get 20 plus in the first round. Wasn't even available, but he crushed it. Got what did you say, 32 in the first round?
32 in the first round, yep.
Yeah. So that one hit easily. I'm going to go a little bit farther out. The trade deadline is actually next Tuesday, so when we record this, the trade deadline won't have passed. But I'm going to go with the Angels are going to trade Joe Adell at the trade deadline. And, I love Joe Adell. I have a 1-of-1 of his. I'm hoping he blows up and becomes one of the greatest players ever, so I can make absolute bank on a single sports card. But I think he's stuck in that Angels system, and I've said multiple times on this podcast that he's a quadruple A player. Could just be the scene. Maybe needs a new scene. And, Angels have a loaded outfield already with Trout. Ohtani can play out there if he wants. Brandon Marsh, Taylor Ward. So there's not a lot of room for him. Well, but he's also in his first year. So there's just, I don't know. There's not a lot of room. I could see the Angels going out and trading him. He's still got a lot of value because he is a top prospect. Go out, get what they need. Get Joe Adell in a regular playing time, new scene. I think it might be a possibility. So that's my long shot, Joe Adell off the Angels.
I like it. A couple solid picks this week for you. So we've got some guest long shots this week. My dad, Dennis, he's an avid listener of the show, and he texted me last week and he says, I got some long shots. Can you say them on the show? And I was like, yeah, let's hear it. And when I tell you I was baffled. So I'm gonna
It's very
preface this.
specific,
I'm gonna preface this with a background, right? My dad has been a Lions fan for many, 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 many years, right? He's been through it all. He witnessed their last playoff win. That tells you how old he is, right? So he said every year he does this where we have a shit year the year before, right? And then he hypes himself up through, new coach, or we made these couple moves, or we drafted really well, and then he says, we're going to make the playoffs. Every single year. He did it with Patricia. He liked the Patricia hire. That was bad.
I mean, I did too, but I'm not a Lions fan, so.
This year though, like I will say, yeah, we could be good, but nowhere near what he's predicting. So here's what he's got. He said the Lions will finish 11-6. I'm going to change that for him since it is a long shot. I'm going to say that they're going to get 11 plus wins. That's Dennis's prediction. He also said they'll get a wild card spot.
That's a lot of wins.
Then he said they will win their first playoff game in 31 years.
That is a very long shot.
I don't know, man.
This dude, I don't know. That's a lot.
Also, has it really been 31? Yeah, because 91. That's crazy.
That's insane.
I wasn't even conceived yet.
Is there any team in any of the four major sports that has a longer playoff win drought than the Lions?
Yes. Don't know it off my dome, but there's a graphic every year that comes out right before the season, and the Lions are on it, but they're not the longest one. The Bengals were one of them, so that's gone now. But I don't know about just a playoff win, though. I don't know. That's interesting. But, so my big point here is, how do you expect to achieve all that with Jared Goff as your quarterback? That dude cannot throw further than 20 yards. Yeah, you got this young Jameson Williams guy, and you got DeAndre Swift and Hawkinson.
That can catch, though.
Yeah, but you got to get it there. This dude is atrocious. Maybe he has a bounce back year. I don't know. Maybe they told him, hey, suck for a little bit so we can get a better pick. I don't know. But Jared Goff is just really bad, and this is the last year with him. And I think this year is you tank, you draft a quarterback, and then you go. I think that's what it is. I don't think it's go 11-6, man. You saw what happened last year.
Quarterback would be
that you draft.
Yeah.
Fucking Bryce Young out of Alabama.
I honestly don't think they'll be able to tank though. Like I feel like their team might be decent. Not 11 wins good.
No, I think it's going to be like a 5-6 win team, which puts you at like 10.
Yeah,
But
I was going to say 6.
You could still get a quarterback at 10.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you could get Bryce Young at 10. But I don't know if I want Bryce Young because the Alabama quarterbacks don't really work out all the time.
Yeah.
Mac Jones looks good, but that's Jalen Hurts sucks. Tua sucks. AJ McCarron sucked.
Hurts doesn't suck. Tua
You
doesn't
can't-
suck, but
They do. Tua has time to prove it though. And Mac Jones, he had a decent year last year. We'll see, but
I
so
wouldn't say they suck. I wouldn't say
those
they're
are
good, but I
those are
would say they
Dennis's
suck.
picks. What do you think? You haven't given your full analysis yet. What do you
I
think
think
about
this
those?
man belongs in a fucking psych ward. That's what I think. No person in their right mind thinks the Lions will go 11-6 because that means that. I mean, how many divisional games are they gonna have to win? Like, I get it. The Packers
You could
aren't
technically
healthy,
you could
or the
technically
Packers
lose.
aren't-
You could technically lose all of your division games and go 11-6
Yeah, I guess
because
it's
you play
true.
6 division games. But
I guess.
then you got to beat. I think we play the Bucks. I think we play. I think we got the. No, we don't have the Rams this year. I don't know.
But, like, I don't. I'd say it is a long shot. That's for sure.
yeah.
I
Yep.
don't know, man. That's a lot.
Oh, I forgot the other piece. He said Michigan
Also,
will repeat as
finishing-
Big Ten champs.
Yeah, psych ward confirmed.
Yeah, no, I agree with that one though. They have a weak ass schedule. It's just it's
Wisconsin.
literally we have to just beat Ohio State and we're gonna be in the Big Ten championship.
Wisconsin
Wisconsin
starts
has
with
to
a
get
W
there.
for a reason.
They have to get there though.
That's
Remember last year when all they had to do was win their last game to be in the Big Ten championship? We could have got together and had a good time, and then they lost to what was it, Rutgers?
Nope, don't recall.
You do recall?
Nope.
Yeah, because we were texting that day all excited. I was like, oh my God, yeah, we could watch the game together, go to the bar. And you were like, yeah, dude, that'd be sweet. I'll just have to get off work, blah, blah, blah. And then they lost, and you just went radio silent.
I don't remember.
Oh, I'll find
Not
the
sure.
text. I'll find the text and tweet them.
I don't recall.
Yeah, we're gonna do an NFL full preview here pretty soon too. By the way, maybe we should have done that this week with the week MLB stuff. Maybe next week we'll do that.
Good.
What's next? Well, no, we should wait a little bit. 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
We should
2
wait.
weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should wait for like
Right
we
before
could do
Hard
it
Knocks.
When I was gonna say we could do it the week Hard Knocks comes out, or we could do it the week before or something.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it the Monday before Hard Knocks is airing on Sunday, so a week before
Okay.
Hard Knocks.
That works.
So yeah, those are Dennis's picks. That's a glimpse into my father. He's just a delusional Lions fan like the rest of us. I do love that the Lions have kind of become like America's sweetheart team. Like everybody was rooting for him last year to get that first win because they're like,
Except
this
for
team
me.
isn't as bad as it looked. Yeah, you're the only person that I think hates the Lions.
I don't hate them.
Yes,
But,
you
like,
do
it's a
because you
divisional
wish
It's a divisional foe,
that's not the same.
and I live in Michigan, and I get hated on for being a Packers fan, so I just return the favor. It's hard to really hate on somebody that is that bad, though.
That's why they're America's sweetheart because they're like, this is. I feel so bad for all these fans.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's move on here. That's enough of that bogus ridiculousness. Quick NBA here. Durant possibly going to Boston. Did you see
I
the?
don't know- I
Did you
want to
see
know
the
how
thing
this
today?
got started. Yeah, I did.
It got
And I
started
want to know
because
how it got started.
Woj tweeted, something about
see,
Durant likely
I
to go to
saw that
Boston.
I see that it came from Shams.
One of those two got it. I don't give a fuck.
Who's
But
better?
Jaylen Brown tweeted like SMH or something because everybody was saying he'd have to be involved in the trade.
Well, yeah, they're gonna have to give one of them.
I think that'd be so
There's
dumb
no
though.
way
You just had your young,
keep.
you just had your young core get you all the way to the championship and miss a championship by 2 games, and now you're gonna blow it up for one guy. Granted, Durant is very good, but why not hold on to that young core and just let him get better?
Durant might be worth Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown, though.
Yeah, but you're looking at you could win maybe 1 championship with Durant, but you could also get 2 or 3 with Smart and Brown.
And they also won't have to pay as much.
That's what I don't know. Well, it'll be interesting, but Jaylen Brown didn't look very pleased.
So that means that the Pistons' long shot does not look great.
Doesn't
Not
look
that it
great,
looked great
right
in the
now.
first place,
No,
but-
it never did look great. But I also don't know why the Nets would trade Durant to the Celtics. They're in the same division.
Yeah, that Well, it's not that it doesn't make sense. They don't really have a choice. It's kind of wherever A, he wants to go, and B, somebody will return the package that they want.
Yeah, it's true. It'll be interesting to see if he did go to Boston. There'd be probably some good feuds.
Oh, yeah.
All right, moving on here. We got NFL, new helmet rule. Tell us about it.
So they came out, there's been this long debate going on about how the NFL had a rule where they could only have one helmet, and it was the stupidest rule. I don't understand what the point was. I think it had something to do with safety, and that if there were different colored helmets and there were going to be different pads on the inside or whatever, they weren't going to be as safe. It's just absolutely idiotic rule. And they changed it. Now teams can have two helmets. They finally went back to it. And the new helmets got released today, I believe. It was either today or yesterday. They are gorgeous. I'm looking at them now.
What's your favorite
Bears,
one?
The Bears is the ugliest one.
I agree. I hate the Bears. And they showed the uniform that's going to go with it.
It's all orange. It's vomit.
I puked. It's terrible.
I don't like the Patriots in general, but their helmet is kind of nice.
I like the old school
back
logo,
the Oiler
too.
man, whatever.
Same with the Falcons.
Patriot man. Yeah, the Falcons isn't bad. I'd say my favorite, I really like the white Bengal.
Yep.
The white Bengal is sweet.
For me, it's a
the
toss-up
Commanders
between...
is kind of sweet. It's very basic, but I kind of like it.
My favorite is a toss-up between the Bengals and the Panthers. I think the Panthers
is
sick
sweet
too.
You know what one I really don't like at all?
The Cowboys.
No, I don't hate that one.
The Bears.
The Saints.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Saints have like this gold polka dot down the middle of the helmet, and it looks so cheesy. It's really bad.
They're trying to do Mardi Gras too much. Like, if you're gonna go that in on Mardi Gras, do a Mardi Gras night and let all the female fans show their titties and not get kicked out.
Ooh.
That's how you do a Mardi Gras night right there. Beads.
That would be something.
Players throw beads.
If they just said that there was going to be a Mardi Gras night, that would just happen. Like, they wouldn't even...
I think there'd be too many titties to throw them all out.
Yeah. I do wish that... Oh, I actually zoomed in on the pictures, and it's not polka dots.
What is it? I can't tell.
It's the Saints logo, but tiny. Makes it even worse.
That's worse. Yeah, it'd be better if it was just dots.
Yeah, it looks horrible. I do wish that the Packers came out with an alternate helmet, and if they were to come out with an alternate helmet, I want them to use I don't even remember how long ago it was, but it was really old. And it's like a football with a guy like running. He looks like he's doing the Heisman pose on top of football.
Yep.
I think that would be a sick helmet.
You know, it'd be sweet
like
for the
all
Lions.
Green.
Let me see if there's one that looks like it, because I don't know if I can describe it very well. But just like a silver reflective like base, and
almost
then
like chrome.
Yeah. And then like just the regular Lions logo, or just like a roaring lion. I don't know. I think that could be sweet.
Like a ghosted lion, so like it's kind of hard to see, you know.
You have to be able to see it though. It'd be dumb if you couldn't see it.
No, like it's hard to explain.
I think I know what you're trying to say. I thought
a ghosted logo on it. I think that'd be sweet.
I think a chrome helmet would be sweet with our fucking nice blue. I don't know.
The only problem is if you have a chrome helmet, then any sunlight.
Yeah, but they play indoors, so sunlight isn't really a big factor. So you just make it your home.
But if you ever wear it on the road,
well, you wouldn't.
I guess.
Let's jump into some MLB. Go check out those helmets. They're fucking awesome. Tell us what you think. See if you agree with us.
On our Twitter. I retweeted the tweet with it.
My MLB recap is quick. Torque is still in AAA, which is scaring me. I thought it was just going to be hey, go down there, get your timing back. But maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I should look up his stats. I haven't even checked. Home run derby, we kind of touched on that. Pujols, dude, he beat Schwarber in the first round.
Which, there's definitely some beef with that. Pujols got the extra 30 seconds when he didn't even hit a single home run over 440. And the whole point of getting an extra time was you hit 2 home runs over 440. Then, he hit his last home run in regular time, but the pitch wasn't thrown until after the buzzer, and they counted it. And then Schwarber came up, and his last pitch, he was already, like, the ball was in the air when the buzzer went off, and they didn't count it. It was like, like I get the whole storyline, like it's Pujols' last thing, but like you can't just blatantly fuck somebody out of it.
Yeah, well, and Albert Pujols, you tell me he hit, what was it, 2021? No way. They gave him the
He
juice
knew
balls.
he was done. He was pissed to even have to come back out and hit. Like he hit his first round and he's like, all right, whatever, like that was fun, but that's that. And then Schwarber kind of hit slow and he's like, oh shit, like I might actually might have to do this again. And then it came down to the end and they were like, oh, swing off. And he's like, oh fuck, all right, I guess I'll get up there and hit again. And he went on a run and then I knew it was over then, but
It was so dumb,
shouldn't have
dude.
even went into his swing off.
No, who wants
Either
to see
way,
Albert
the home run
Pujols'
derby
old
was
ass?
fucking sweet. Other than that round,
Well, and then the Soto round was ruined too. You could have had Schwarber, Soto.
yeah. But J Rod was fucking electric.
J-Rod was. Yes.
That was so good.
That dude is, I'm a fan now. I wasn't really too much at first because I don't catch a lot of Mariners games, but holy shit. I had money on him. We had money on him. We were watching it together. That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
Just bomb, 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 bomb.
Yeah,
It looked like he wasn't even tired either until literally the end. Like last 2-3 pitches, it looked like he was tired. That was it.
Yeah.
All-Star game, I'm going to be honest, I didn't even watch it. I think the All-Star game's boring. I did see the double play. That was pretty sweet.
A double play.
You didn't catch that?
I didn't watch it either.
There was a
No.
double play. Let's see if I can recap it well. I saw it on Twitter real quick. It was like kind of like a, I don't even know who did it. It was like a behind the back. He threw it to the to the shortstop coming across, and then tagged the bag, threw it to first. It was pretty awesome.
I feel like I might have seen a video of it.
I don't know if it was over the back or maybe it was a glove tap. Maybe he tapped the glove.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
I
what it
saw
was?
that.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
He hit the ball with the glove to the other guy who threw it. That's what it was. Sorry. Terrible research. I should have the names. But
So I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm pretty sure that was an old video of Colton Wong when he played for the Cardinals.
all right, you know what? You talk about the All-Star game. I'm going to find this video.
Well, I'm not going to talk about the All-Star game, but I'm going to
You
go
talk
on.
about your Brewers,
Well,
then.
you know what? I will talk about the All-Star
Talk
game.
about something.
Giancarlo Stanton hit a fucking nuke. And I just want to say,
Oh,
this
yeah.
dude's swing is like the shortest swing. Like for a huge dude, you'd think this dude has like a super long swing, just all power. No, it's super short and quick. And I think he hit it 460, but that was a nuke. Byron Buxton, next pitch, up in the strike zone, crushed it. Tony Gonsolin, he's a fucking pussy because he likes cats. Get it? But yeah, he gave up 2 bombs.
Okay, I found the double play, and it was nothing like I described it the second time. So it was Andres
The
Jimenez
video you saw was the
Tim
Colton
Anderson.
Wong
No,
video.
no, I did see this, but I was thinking of Colton Wong.
Yeah.
So Andres Jimenez fielded it, and then he flipped it behind the back to Tim Anderson, who threw it across to first, and then
That
Vlad
was such
tagged Manny.
That was such a botched play that turned out well.
Dude,
That could have been an absolute shit show of a
it
play.
was so awesome. Did
Wow.
you see the one? This wasn't even. It wasn't MLB, but it was similar. But it was the shortstop throwing it behind his back to the second baseman. It was like even further of a behind the back throw. That was yesterday.
My
I
favorite
think.
one is still, oh fuck, what was his name? He played for the Guardians before they were the Guardians, and the ball was hit. He was playing shortstop. Ball's hit at the pitcher, and he's like going left, and then it bounces off the pitcher's glove. He has to like stop and redirect, bare hands it behind the back to the second baseman. Turns
Yep.
double play.
That
Who was that dude? I loved him. Oh,
do. I don't know. You got anything else for MLB? I mean, that's about it. The All-Star game was lame. Celebrity softball game was sweet. I forgot to talk about it
yeah,
last
I have
week.
something else about the MLB.
What do you have?
Friday night, Blue Jays, Red Sox.
Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot about it. What was it? 28-5.
28-5.
Yep. Duran, dude. Duran gave up an inside the park grand slam because he refused to go run at the ball.
Well, so there, I did hear a take on it today that actually kind of made sense. And somebody said that because he lost it in the lights, and by the time he turned around, the ball had landed in center. So somebody said that maybe when he turned around, he thought that it was already gone and like was
And
bouncing
bounce
back into
back.
play.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So that would kind of make sense. But then like when you see the other fielders running to it and he continued to walk, that's where it's like, all right, like, are you just embarrassed now? And you're like, you know what, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, that game was out of hand, and it really sucked for me because I had Nate Eovaldi pitching in
Oof.
fantasy.
Tough.
So also, I just got live fucked on a bet.
You got live fucked.
Yep. I had the Reds and the Marlins no run first inning, and there was just a unearned run scored
Ooh.
off an error.
Unearned.
There's two outs in the top of the first.
Unearned. Does that count as the nerfy though?
Yeah, it's just a run.
So Friday night, I saw that Red Sox game, and I live bet Blue Jays minus 22.5. So that was electric towards the end because I was like, they're not going to try anymore, but they just kept putting up runs.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
The play in center wasn't even the only bad play. There was also a pop fly in the infield that was dropped.
Yeah.
And it was like literally three guys around it, and it landed not even close to either one of them.
Yeah, it was tough.
So
just a tough night to be a Red Sox fan all around.
Well, and so they lost 28-5 that day, and then so that was Friday, right? So Saturday, then did they not play Saturday? Oh yeah, they did. They lost 4-1 Saturday. Thursday they didn't play, so then that would put them at Sunday. Sunday the Red Sox gave up 5 runs in the first inning and lost 8-4. So they got outscored.
Tough stretch right now. Couple of errors on the Sunday game too. We were watching that for a little bit.
Yeah, it was bad. So it was 28 on Friday. It was
4 on Saturday.
40 on
runs
Saturday and
40 runs in 3 days.
Yep. Yeah, and over half of them came in one game.
That's
3
tough.
quarters almost came in one game.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's a lot.
So that wraps up your MLB. Quick week, not a lot with the All Star break.
It went longer than I thought.
We'll have a full recap next week. Grid Award of the Week. Here's your nominees. First up, we got Austin. He worked Saturday morning. He was up at, what time do you wake up? About 6 o'clock?
6:30.
Okay.
Saturdays are nice because I don't have to go in until 8, but I usually get up 6:30.
So he woke up at 6:30, still went golfing at 2 o'clock. It was 90 degrees. It was hot. It didn't get hot till about the 5th hole, but it was hot. He was drinking.
I was sweating my nuts off.
Then we went to the bars during a tornado, so that's why he gets the nomination. Your second nominee
Bar
was
almost
me.
lost power.
Was me. I went to the same bar. Oh, right when we walked in, the lights flickered.
Twice.
And it was like, we are going to lose power here. But luckily, the pull tab machine was still up the whole night. We were good. But I also drank at a bar in a tornado. And your third nominee here is John Mechie. He announced that he's going to most likely miss the whole season due to a leukemia diagnosis. Luckily, it's the most treatable form, and he's gonna make it through it. But
prayers up to John Mechie.
That is just so shitty. He just got drafted second round by the Texans. Now he's missing the whole season.
He tore his ACL last year.
Yep. So we're gonna give him the ahead of time grid award because I think he's gonna come back from this and be a pretty good receiver. So. Congratulations, John Mechie. If you're listening to this, hit the DMs. We'd love to have you on.
I doubt he's listening, but never know.
You never know. Let's get into it, man. I'm excited.
Maybe that's who Reg is. Reg is John Mechie.
Oh shit. Let's get into it. All Star Ballot of Scumbags. I'm fucking excited. So, like I said earlier,
this is gonna be good.
This can be a person, this can be a type of person, or the way somebody does something that you don't like, or it's very open-ended, but once we get going, you'll understand. So,
I kind of don't want to go first just because I want to see where you go with this. But you did win, so I'll let you pick on the number generator.
I would like odd.
Odd. All right, 1 to 100, 55. So.
Oh, damn, 3 in a row, man. I can't stop. Or no, last week you picked, tough. Didn't you?
No,
because you won.
You won last week.
Oh. 1-1.
Because you picked a horrible 1-1 last week.
Let's see. 1-1. I'm going to go with Oh, fuck. This is tough, man. I'm going to go with, I feel like I say that every week when I get 1-1. I'm going to go with people that don't use cruise on the highway.
Ooh. Oh.
Yep. So this happened to me. This happened to me on the way to Grand Rapids on Saturday and on the way home on Sunday. I'm going to pass this guy because he's going like 71, and I set mine around 75, 77, depending on the vibe. Sometimes 80, sometimes 85, but going 75, I wasn't in a hurry. So I go around this guy, and then all of a sudden he speeds up. So I'm like, okay, I'll get back behind him. Like, I'll just steady cruise right behind him. No, I catch back up to him. I catch back up to him. Now I'm going around him again. Guess what? Speeds up again. So I said, fuck it. I got in front of him, set my cruise back to where I wanted it. And I said, you fucking go around me now. I hate that shit. That's one of my fucking biggest pet. This is basically a pet peeve list too.
Oh, yeah.
But that's my 1-1. I fucking hate that shit.
All right. So my 1-1, I know this is going to rattle you too. This one was actually really far down on my list. I didn't think about it until right before we started. And then I was like, oh, pff. But biggest scumbag that I know is anyone who hits on a 12 plus versus a 6 at a blackjack table.
Oh my god.
You're sitting there and they say they dealt like a 14 and there's a 6 on the table. They're like, hit me. Oh. And then they bust on a 10
Go
and
rotten
the dealer
hell.
flips over 2 low cards and they pull like a 19. Fucks the whole table.
Rotten hell.
Or, no bigger scumbag.
Yeah, or they, like you said, they hit the 12 versus a 6. They take the 10. They're the last, especially if they're the last person. And the dealer goes 6, flips the 10, and you're like, all right, let's go. And then boom, it's like a 4. And it fucks the whole table. And you knew it was going to be a 10.
Person, say they're the first person, and it's like somebody, so say you got somebody that's got like a 13 in the first seat, and then like an 11, an 8, and a pair of aces sitting next. Mm-hmm. And the dealer's got like a 6. Like, okay, the 11's going to double. The aces are going to split. And then they hit, and they pull a bust card, they bust. Then it's like, well, shit, the 11 would have hit a 21.
Yep.
And it just fucks the rest of the table, and then the dealer pulls out all these low cards. Like, oh, there's
the only time you're hitting a 12, especially a 12, you don't hit it on a 6, you don't hit it on a 5, a 4, not even a 3. It's like sometimes on a 2 if you're feeling crazy, but you have to do the same thing every time. If you one hand get a 12 versus a 2, and you hit it and you bust, so then the next one you stand, I'm going to fight you.
Well,
be consistent.
And then if you're not consistent about it, then it's even worse.
That was a great pick. I just thought of an honorable mention because I'm not going to take it, but that made me think of something else at the blackjack table. My second pick, I'm going to go with people that FaceTime in public. You're in the grocery store, and somebody's just on their phone, screaming, talking to somebody. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, my God. Like, dude, wear headphones.
Sounds bad I was going to say.
Wear headphones. I don't need to hear that person talking. I don't want to hear you talking anyways. Like,
so you're
at least
saying
have
the people
headphones
that do it without headphones?
Yes, like you can hear the other person on FaceTime. Like, I hate that shit, especially if I'm in line and they're behind me. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. It happened to me last week when I went to Meyer. Sitting behind me on FaceTime, talking about private conversation too. They should not have been talking about what they were talking about in public in general, but then on speaker. Talking about this dude's dick. Like, I don't need to hear about homeboy's dick that you ended up sleeping with last week. I don't care. Some people just have no shame.
Oof. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go with people who have nice cars and complain about the minor inconveniences of it. So this is a personal story for me, and I know the person that does this. They're not listening. But so say for example, somebody goes to college and then they drop out of college and become a real estate agent. And then they make a shit ton of money.
Do I know this person?
Like right away. No.
Okay.
They make a shit ton of money and buy say for example, a Tesla. And then they post on their story all their minor inconveniences of it. For example, their Tesla was in the shop one day, and they posted a video about how the rental Tesla that the dealership gave them had white interior, and now they were really pissed because they wish that their Tesla had white interior. And how could the Tesla dealership do that to them?
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
And then like 2 days later, it was a picture of the dash, and it said, Oh, somebody forgot to charge it. What a shitty start to the day. And the Tesla was at 25%.
That's an instant. That's
so
an
sorry.
instant unad on Snapchat
I
or Instagram
want
or
to,
whatever.
but at the same time, it's kind of fun to just watch it and bitch about it. Like, dude, shut the fuck
That is
up.
so annoying. That is
Nobody
so
cares. Yeah.
Annoying. Good pick. You got a good list going so far. Third pick. We're gonna get a little bit specific here. So, my pick is the person that is alone at the bar that sits next to you. You're with some friends, and they are just constantly trying to make conversation with you, even though you very clearly want to talk to your buddies. Like, you're in a full conversation with the person next to you, and they're tapping your shoulder. Hey, buddy. Hey, are you a Michigan fan? Oh, I like your shirt. Like, dude, yes, great. I'll talk to you if I want, but I'm here with people that I want to talk to. Don't fucking talk to me. If I was alone, I love talking to random people at the bar that are also alone. But if I'm alone at the bar, I do not speak to groups unless they speak to me. Like, if I look at you, hey, what are you betting on or whatever? Great, whatever. But don't touch me either. Don't touch my fucking shoulder.
Yeah, like,
I don't know you like that.
If you're in a group, and they like just try to keep making conversation with you, it's like, dude, like,
And
I'm here with my friends.
I'm very actively giving them the cold shoulder. Like, I'm turned this way, and they're tapping my shoulder and grabbing me. Like, nah, dude, I'm not going to buy you a drink. I'm not going to do a shot with you. Fucking leave me alone. It's a whole different story if I'm alone, though. If I'm alone, I love being talked to. But when I walk in with some people, don't fucking talk to me. Unless I talk to you. I'll talk to some people sometimes. But when I stop talking to you, don't keep talking to me.
Okay.
God, that got me amped up. Fuck.
I'm going to go specific on this one as well. But I'm not going to go specific in the way you did. I'm going to go with a specific person. Big Ben.
Ooh.
Scumbag.
We pandering right now?
No. I'm just Big Ben. Scumbag.
I don't think it really needs to be explained. Pretty sure everybody knows why that guy's a scumbag.
Yeah, absolutely. He's injured all the time. I mean,
multiple reasons.
How shitty.
Yeah, definitely just the injuries.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Nope.
Nope.
Wears a boot when he doesn't need to.
He's had every injury known to man. He's got a new one every fucking week. I don't think that dude was ever listed as healthy on a depth chart.
Probably not.
Oh, I think you forgot to mention that he also is like kind of a rapist.
Wait,
Not even.
really?
I don't know why I said kind of. He is a rapist, like confirmed.
Didn't know that.
No, you can't say you didn't know
All
that.
right.
You definitely fucking knew that.
Nope.
Did you actually not
Never
know
heard of
that?
it.
You got
course
that
I
lying
fucking
face
knew it.
on. Yeah, fuck. All right. My fourth pick. It's gonna be a long honorable mention talk because I got a lot.
Oh yeah,
But-
my list has like 20 people left on it.
I'm gonna go with the people that I'll make it a little more general. People that abuse dogs. I
That
saw
was
this
also
dude.
on my list.
Saw this dude today walking his dog.
More specific. but
Actually, there's this dude that when I was growing up in high school, there was this guy that like he was a dog trainer, but you'd see this guy walk his dogs and he wants them to walk right on his side, like perfectly straight line, like don't bark at anything, don't sniff the flowers, you can't go pee. And he would literally like he had a muzzle on this thing, he had the fucking leash all choked up, and he would like hit the dog. Oh my god, it pissed me off. And then if it got away, he would like
Scumbag.
tug on the leash as hard as he could. Like, go fuck yourself. I hate that shit.
yeah, that's
And then just in general, people that leave their dogs outside in the winter, or all the ASPCA commercials, all those dogs. Fuck. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. Fuck. Scumbags.
well. So I had a more specific one about abusing dogs, singular person. But yeah, I agree.
Oh, I know where that one's
Also
going.
a quarterback. Yeah,
God, these NFL quarterbacks, man, they're bad people.
something about him.
I also had an NFL quarterback. I'll mention him later.
No, you did not.
Of
You
course I
did
did.
not.
Of course I did. Say your last pick, because he's my first honorable mention.
Okay. Ooh. Ugh. Ooh.
You could not say
How
what I think
spicy.
you're gonna say.
How spicy do I want to get with this?
You gotta go spicy.
All right. Hitler. scumbag. Confirmed.
I didn't know you were getting that spicy.
I had Putin/Hitler, but yeah. Scumbags.
I'm dead.
Huge scumbags.
Wait, yeah, I mean, Hitler's pretty self-explanatory. I had a really spicy one, too. I'll get to him later. That was pretty spicy, though.
Two, I mean, there's no explanation needed. Those are scumbags. I could have went 1-1, but I just didn't think that you would have the nuts to take them, so.
See, the thing was, I wanted to go with the funny rather than the depressing. So, well, except for I took a very depressing pick, so.
Yeah, you did.
But, so, my honorable mentions, I'll say mine first and you can say yours. Or do you want to go, like, back and forth?
Either way. I mean,
right,
we both have long lists. We should probably go back and forth.
I had Aaron Rodgers.
I had A-Rod.
Scumbag.
Rodriguez.
Yep. I also had open mouth chewers.
Oh.
Fucking scumbags.
I had Cubs fans and players, along with Bears fans and Wilson Contreras, just to knock out the entire city, Chicago.
Little kids that are too entitled.
I thought you were just gonna say little kids, and I was like, dude, you said you wanted to have kids eventually. You
I'll have
get off this train.
I have kids one day, but they will not be fucking not like these iPad kids that are fucking getting their boogies all over the iPad
kids
screen.
That are born on third base,
screaming in public and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else you got?
Trevor Bauer.
Good pick. People who clap when the plane lands.
I don't think that's a scumbag move.
Yes, it is. Go fuck yourself.
I don't do it.
You pretended to when we landed in Vegas.
I almost did it out of a joke. I almost did it, but I don't actually think it's a good idea to clap when the plane lands. It's not like a hey.
Listen, dude, it's their fucking shitty, job to do that.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of shitty. And Dominican Sue, absolute scumbag.
Okay. Yep. Android users.
Are you gonna agree, or are you gonna hold up? Are you gonna agree with Dominican
Well,
Sue?
I think he was more of a scumbag when he got to Tampa Bay, in my opinion. He made a couple bad decisions when he was in Detroit, but what are you gonna do?
He stomped on somebody's head.
He's
and on somebody's.
Well, it was another scumbag's head though, so.
No, doesn't make it right.
I don't know.
Lance Armstrong.
Okay.
Luis Suarez.
Dudes that are shirtless as much as possible.
Okay. Richie Incognito.
Good pick. Jeffrey Epstein.
Dan Snyder.
Yep. My last one here. People that report you when you talk shit to them over Xbox chat, and then you get banned. It's fucking scumbags. Dude. Get a fucking life.
I have a couple more.
Okay.
These are more broad, but roommates that bitch you out for being up too late on a Saturday night.
Even though you're in college, they did that?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I got a feeling that was at like, what, 1:30?
Well, no, it was a little bit later than that. But then the next day, to make it worse, they bitch out your roommate while you're sitting next to him and don't say anything to you. So I guess that makes them a little bit less of a scumbag, but...
Doesn't that make them more of a scumbag, though, to not realize
they
that
didn't come after me, though, so...
both people were involved and he only singled out one of them? Wouldn't that be that's a scumbag thing to do?
Yeah, that is.
Especially when the dude's just trying to get his homework assignment done.
I also had old creepy guys at the bar.
Yep.
Bad golfers who try to give you golf tips.
Yep. Is that a shot at me?
Guys, no. Okay. I don't think we try to give each other tips.
I think we don't. I don't think we give tips. I think we just say.
When I'm reading a putt, I'm like, "Hey, man, I think this is where it's at."
Yeah.
Not like, "Hey, you should try this."
That or "Hey, you're aiming kind of left. Just think about that." Like we're not like, "Oh, you got to put your arms here."
Yeah, that still kind of hurts though. Like,
hey man,
you should think about doing this.
You know another one?
Shut the fuck up.
People that split tens.
Ugh.
In any scenario, you are a scumbag.
Yeah. I also had guys who sell gambling picks without research. Because, like, sometimes... Like,
sell picks? Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I've paid for... I guess only one time I've done it. I paid for picks one time. But it was like this guy was putting in deep research like all the time. He had formulas and research and everything. But then there's some people who just like hop on Twitter and are like, all right, $15 for my VIP package, and there's no research. Like, all right, I'm on a heater. This is what my gut feels. $15, pay for it. Like, fuck off. Show me some research, and then maybe I'll think about it.
Yep.
And then my last one was fans who think next year is always their year.
I mean, depends on the fan.
Nope, all fans think next year is their year. Especially when they're not good teams, and they're like, hey, man, wait, we had Dennis. I hate Dennis.
You don't hate Dennis.
I don't, but I hate the
love to
11-6. We're making the playoffs. No, you're fucking not. Dude. Your team's dog shit. Okay.
I can't wait to revisit in December when we're 11-6.
Not.
That'd be electric.
You're not going to be 11-6 in December, so
we're gonna be fucking.
Maybe in January.
We're gonna be posting a TikTok with like a flashback, and it'll be like black and white, and then it'll go present. It'll be like me and Dennis pouring champagne all over our sexy bodies.
There's no chance.
I just thought of 2 more scumbags. Jim Joyce.
Okay.
And oh fuck, I just forgot that last one. It was such a good one. Oh fuck. Oh,
Ring chasers.
No, yep, that's a good one.
Scumbags.
That's a good one. Dudes that say if I didn't get injured in high school, I'd be in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a scumbag.
I've never once said that.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying the people.
Oh, I thought you were aiming that at me. I was like, I have never once said I would.
No,
make the league if I didn't get injured.
There's quite a few people I personally know that have said that, and it's fucking annoying. Like you can say if you didn't get injured, you would have played college ball, whatever. I believe it, but the league,
but that's a whole nother step.
The league, come on, dude. I hate those kinds of people. Oh my god.
That was good.
We missing any? God, I just keep thinking of it. That was a great
I want to hear what the people think. I want to get people's takes on these. I want to know what other people's top scumbags are.
Yeah, tweet those at us. We'll tweet. We'll tweet out
Bayless,
for your votes.
Scumbag.
James Harden, scumbag.
Yep. Confirmed. Angel Hernandez. Scumbag.
Yep. We'll tweet out the results. Make sure you vote. And then also tweet your scumbags at us. What do you think? I want to laugh. I love this.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure what we're going to get. I feel like we're going to get some pretty... Ooh. We're going to get some good ones. Ooh. Juwan Howard, scumbag.
Whoa.
Dude,
bullshit.
He tried to beat up the entire Wisconsin basketball team.
First of all, he threw one punch, and it was a full-grown male. He didn't touch any of the kids.
Scumbag thing to
Second
do.
of all, we don't know what was said. Something could have been said.
They're just kids, man.
The dude he tried to punch wasn't a kid.
Well,
and you don't know what he said. That dude could have said anything. No way.
He would have punched Brad Davidson if he could have.
I was just going to say, the only one that deserves to be punched is Brad Davidson.
Does not deserve it.
Absolutely. That dude's a fucking scumbag. He's the type of... That's another idea. The players that you hate unless they're on your team. Brad Davidson
I would never hate Brad Davidson.
Pick. And then, like, Urlacher was another one. Sean Avery's a good one.
Ndamukong Suh for you.
I didn't really love him, though, because it was a bad look. That's different. Like, I don't know. Maybe, though, because I kind of did like him. Yeah, write that down on the notes. By the way, we got a bunch of these on the back burner.
Oh,
There's some good ones.
Should we drop what we're thinking for next week?
The one we thought of at the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell them. We're going to do that. I'm excited.
Next week, All Star Ballot of signs you know you're a degenerate.
Lots of experience here for the boys. That's going to be a good one. That is going to be a good one. I really like this one, too. Let's move on here. Make sure you tweet your scumbags at us. Don't say, like, my brother Bill or something. Like, I don't know Bill. Unless I know them, then if you got the balls to say this person, great.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a specific person, and we all know them, but...
If you're feeling ballsy enough to call them out. So, wrap-up time. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Did you watch SpongeBob when you were a kid?
Absolutely.
Okay. You kind of, obviously, you stopped watching SpongeBob at one point in your life, right?
Yeah.
And they kept making episodes. They might even still be making episodes. I don't know. But do you think SpongeBob has passed his driver's test yet?
Ooh.
Do you think he ever did? I don't know the answer to this. I didn't Google it. I just thought it'd be funny to see what you think. Because I don't think he did. I think that was their whole thing, was that he couldn't fucking drive.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, you never really know how old SpongeBob is. Like, he never had a birthday.
He did. There was one episode, they showed his birthday. He was like, I don't remember exactly, but they showed his age. His birthday was like May something. I don't know. I'm going to Google it after this episode, after we get done recording, though, because I'm curious as shit.
Okay. This one is just off, so I have one for you. It's just off of a random site of, like, a bunch of random questions to make you really think. But, so I have 1 and 2. We'll see how quickly you answer this one. If this one takes too long, we'll just save the next one.
Okay.
When does it stop becoming partly cloudy and start being partly sunny?
Oh, my God.
Right?
It's a loaded
I'm questioning
fucking
life
question.
at this point. Because, like, partially could
I feel like
be
you can't.
mostly...
I feel like you can't answer that.
Because, like...
I feel like there's no answer.
Well, that's
to
the
that.
thing. And they also say, like, meteorologists are wrong all the time or whatever.
I think you need
Like,
to
you
just
think
go
about
from partly cloudy to sunny.
Well, but it could be partly sunny.
Yeah, but partly sunny
still
is also
cloudy.
still partly cloudy. It's the same thing.
So are they just interchangeable?
Yeah, that's my answer. They're interchangeable.
Okay.
And they're being
Do you want a
utilized
second
wrong.
one?
Yeah, let's do the second one.
What happens to an irresistible force when it hits an immovable object?
The immovable object wins.
I don't know. I think
I mean, what qualifies as an immovable object? What cannot
it's
move?
more like...
The way I think about it, right? Minecraft. You can't break bedrock. But a diamond pickaxe can break everything. But it can't break bedrock. So the pickaxe is the force. And the bedrock is the object. Object wins.
Yeah, because eventually the pickaxe does break. It doesn't say it's an
Well, no, the pickaxe
force.
the pickaxe would never
It
break.
says it's...
Because that's just because of how Minecraft works. That's irrelevant. But yeah, I think, are these all going to be like this, where there's actually not a true answer? It's just figure it out. What do you think? I kind of
No,
love
I
that.
mean, there probably is an answer somewhere, but... Like, I mean, can you be allergic to water? The world may never know, but there's definitely an answer.
I feel like if you're allergic to water, you just die.
Probably.
I feel like you can't then, unless they're hiding the bodies. I got a question for you. Are birds real?
I know where this is going. Yeah, I knew that's what I was going.
We watched a documentary
Yes,
on
birds are real.
Sunday, and it turns out that whole birds are fake thing was just a thing set up by a guy that was bored. And I believed it for like half a year.
Trying to fight lunacy with lunacy.
I don't know if I actually
Which-
believed it, but I was like, oh, this is interesting, and now it's just, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And there's people out there that call themselves bird truthers.
Well, because it was so crazy that people started to believe it. Like you.
I got another thing. I saw this on TikTok the other day. Did you know that most homeowners in Arizona keep a black light at home to find scorpions?
Yeah, I feel like if that's the way to find scorpions, and there's
But do you know
scorpions
why
in
they do
Arizona,
it?
So
Do you know why they do it? Because a normal
Well, they
flashlight.
reflect.
No, a normal flashlight is that, like, it's kind of that white yellowish light, and some
Yeah, and they're
scorpions
usually
are
yellow.
clear/white
yeah.
and yellow. Interesting fact, right?
Glad we don't have to deal with scorpions here in Michigan.
Scorpions are fucking freaky, dude. Fuck that.
Kind of sweet.
Same thing with like tarantulas, dude. The biggest spider is a daddy long leg for me, and they're not scary because they're skinny little bitches. Like, imagine a big, hairy, like, big body tarantula. Fuck that.
No thanks.
Like,
I'll
you
pass.
step on it and it crunches. No.
Oh.
No, dude. Like, it'd be tough to kill it, too, because it's like, it's almost like you're, like, killing a frog. You know?
I love frogs, so.
Tarantulas actually eat a lot of, like, miscellaneous bugs, though, so I heard they're good, except if you get bit, you're fucked.
All right, we're wandering now. We gotta
Would you rather fight a kangaroo or Patty the Batty? That's your last question.
Kangaroo.
I agree.
I'm not fighting Patty the Batty.
I agree.
Fuck
Just because
that.
A kangaroo, I think you could like sweep the leg, get it down, and then go in. I also think about the video of the dude defending his dog. He punched it once and it ran away like a little pussy. Pay to the bad, he's not running away from you.
Exactly.
So, all right, that's enough. We are just off on a fucking cliff right now. Yep. Yeah. So, hey, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, leave a review. Check out the Twitter, check out the TikTok. More things coming on TikTok. We'll probably post a couple putts on there, eh?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. And then
tell a friend.
Tell a friend to check out the show. Listen to the All Star Ballot. That's our best segment. Just skip to the All Star Ballot. If you like it, give the rest of the show a listen. I'm going to tweet that too because I think the All Star Ballot is the most fun thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, have a great weekend. Hit some tanks. Endorse some tutties. See you guys next week.